Hi, this is Carol from Learning Technology, and in the past couple of videos we had a look at creating the groups, and now we're going to take a look at group tools. So we've got a couple of sets here that we can use, and if we go to group sets, and we're going to go to properties. Now this is a sign up sheet, so it might be that there are some tasks to follow up on, and it means that we can add some of these tools into that group, but it means that only that group can access that tool within that group. So anybody else enrolled on the rest of the module can't, because we're actually applying it to this group, so it'll only be people who are enrolled into this group within this module area or course area that will be able to get access to that tool within here. So if, for instance, you want each of the seminar groups to have their own blog or discussion board, then we can add these tools. We don't want to add them all unless they're all going to use them, so only check the ones that you think they're actually going to use, and then we can submit this. Now you won't notice anything different, but that tool will now become available to each of those three groups independently, and this helps if you want them to work collaboratively in that group on a particular, for instance, discussion board or a particular blog, without any of the rest of the course being able to get in there. So this is slightly different from adaptive release, which is another way that you might choose to apply a tool. This makes it easier to deploy a tool across all groups, and they'll all get their own copy of it. So what we can do, as an example, if we create a group that has come together with a particular interest, so it might be some extra work, and we might want them to have their own blog, so we're going to keep the blog box ticked, and we're going to deselect the rest. I'm going to deselect that again, and we might just want to add the people who have possibly shown a bit of interest in doing this extra work. So let's pick a couple of names, submit that, and then we can submit that. This means that this group has their own blog, and when they click onto the groups area, then they would be able to get to their extra work blog. Okay, in the next video we're going to have a look at smart views.